Previously on How Did We Even Get Here? I was also like, what the fuck is she doing here?
I get that a lot. He's going down on me and he's talking so much. You guys, he's like whispering in French in my ear and like, listen, my name is Auriane de Rudder, but I don't speak French. Yes.
If he's going down on you,
how is he talking to your ear?
He's all over me.
Me too.
No. He's not whispering French into my pussy. That's what I'm saying. They always accidentally say what they want you to do to them to you. So they accidentally say something super gay, like, I'm gonna suck your dick. And I'm like,
nope.
Excuse me?
Nope.
And then I can't
You sure it's an accident?
Right.
Well,
I mean, you are kind of tall.
I don't have any kids I don't know about. I'm pretty proud of that. You know what I mean?
See, that could have gone either way. I've been around.
You want to talk about foot porn?
I didn't.
Are you a foot guy?
Damn. How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.
What rapper would you fuck?
Oh, there we go. Oh, good stuff.
This is a bummer.
Uh-oh.
I used to
Dead
say
or alive?
Mystical. I used to say Mystical, but he's got rape charges.
He's got some weird shit with old ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, my first husband is Tupac, but I know
This all is very on brand, by the way.
Exactly what you
well,
expect.
I really like I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm making up a bunch of meditation videos, tapes.
Did you know this? I didn't know this.
To Tupac songs where it's like slowly
I
playing
did
in the
know this.
background.
I take it back. I knew this.
And
yeah.
I just like kind of like talk you through like what people do in a meditation, which is like cleansing your chakras. But I'm like, okay, we're talking about your heart, and then I use like a Tupac lyric to like cleanse your heart and like whatever. So
Everybody breathe in. First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. West side.
No, that's an
ride,
angry song, so we
gang.
wouldn't use that. But like, you know, you a Muslim now. Like, that's alright. Like,
no more dope game.
No more dope game. Got it, baby. That's like right here. That's your root chakra. It's
So,
not your root chakra, actually.
Tupac?
It's your sacral chakra. But whatever. So wait, which rapper would I thought? Okay, I had a crush on Mystical because I thought it'd be really funny to have sex with him. Then I'd be like, go to the kitchen, get me a sandwich. Ow! And that's also not how he sounds. But I'm also
That's exactly how he sounds.
That is that's spot on.
Then also like I'm mixing him up with DMX, and I love DMX. But also
the dog RP.
I have some issues there. Mystical had not one but a couple
of old ladies.
domestic
Yeah.
assault charges, and like I'm a woman.
Fair.
When you have the balls to press a charge against a famous person, my first instinct is to believe you and not think that you're a gold digger, because what your reputation goes through is so much more terrifying, and what you face from like you have to like move out of your hometown, you can't talk to your friends anymore.
Especially when they're hot. He was hot when those charges came out. Like he was still on fire. He had dropped hits at the time, so it wasn't like some bullshit later.
It was a legit rape charge.
Yeah.
And so it.
And it wasn't like a 24-year-old. Like this was an older woman
Tupac
that was established.
Had allegations.
He did.
But Tupac also like, first of all, is gay.
Hot take. Brent, chop this right
now,
here.
What?
Look at the video. This is the part.
I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say gay, but I would say like influenced to be straight through hip hop life. But I think that what happened with him and Biggie was a love thing. You don't hate somebody that hard. You don't hit him up unless you're really angry at somebody.
Or you
you're
fuck
in
their
love
wife.
with. I can feel it. Also,
Now,
he was a poet. He went to the school across
in
the
Baltimore.
street from my apartment. My
That's
friend
true.
went in and stole
Now,
the yearbook.
Pac
He was a ballet major. He was a poet. The Rose That Grew from Concrete is a solid book of poems. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of straight men, but they don't tap into that feminine energy like he did. And they also don't back up dance for 2 Live Crew in a fucking glittering thong. I'm just throwing it out there. I feel, and also I do not feel personally connected to a lot of straight men, but I felt extremely connected to Tupac. I loved him so much. I felt like bisexual. Let's say that. But I think that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Was
That's a great
like,
line.
fuck you.
Great line.
You quit fucking me.
Now
I'm serious.
Now he also did diss songs for other people. Like I was at the gym a couple weeks ago and I heard one where he just started going off on fucking the Fugees for some reason, like on Lauren.
Got Nas too.
Yeah.
Tupac?
Yeah, he went off on a lot of East Coast people.
They weren't
even alive.
They weren't hits like hit him up. but he went in on him.
Well, maybe he didn't like Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill can be
like
very
East Coast.
difficult.
Now,
gay.
Lauryn Hill?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe.
You think that's why she went crazy with who she ended up
Define crazy.
She got
What's
rich.
this?
That's why and everybody in this realm gets rich
Mirrors.
and famous and goes crazy.
Now what
That's what we're trying to do.
What made me not necessarily question Pac's sexuality but think twice was How Do You Want It? How do you want it?
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah.
How does it have?
I mean, I would sing the lyric I'm thinking of, but it has the M word in it, and I don't do that.
Around the verse where he's like, down like a roller coaster. Around there, and a couple of times he says,
I think it's funny that he says, "I'll let you be a freak and get on top of me." I'm like, it's freaky for a girl to get on top. Like you have not
in
had sex
hip hop
with
in hip hop in the '90s, yeah.
90s life.
But also like,
girl, you crazy? You gonna ride me?
What? You're on top?
You're riding? Oh my!
He goes in, and actually, there's a rapper I listen to now, Futuristic.
He says, "N-word, tell me how you want it."
That's the line.
Yeah.
That's the line where it's like,
I know, babe. I'm here with you.
Why not
Pac was talking
baby
to Shorty,
or
by the way.
sweetie or girl
it's the same thing,
or
but
anything?
okay, so what I justified that with is the same way that guys talk to me when I have phone sex with them. Which is infrequently. You guys don't start calling me.
This is a record. Somebody he could have come in and edited
but
that.
Look, what if everybody look. You guys, are you ready?
I am so ready. Let me
cross your legs, get your dicks and jinies tucked, but listen.
I am doing it.
Everybody gay.
She keeps saying this about stuff.
Everybody's gay. Everybody's
Never
gay.
wanted Brent.
Everybody's gay. Girls are gay. Guys are gay.
Never wanted Brent.
And when you get like this power and you're all working together and money starts coming and you're feeling this like vibe, it gets sexual. It gets gay. It's part of being a human being.
And money
everybody's
started
fucking
to come
everybody.
In? I mean, I suppose I could be gay for pay. I suppose, depending on how much I'm
gay
getting
for
paid.
pay is a
But
great
like,
phrase.
it wouldn't even be about that. It would be about like
you want to be gay.
Like we'd have to talk about double-digit millions though.
I already asked you guys. I said, guys need to suck each other's dicks. Like, just get it over with. Just deal with it. And you were like, do I have to suck his dick? I was like, no. You don't have to, like, suck every dick.
Just for the record, that was a joke. I was plugging in the fan. I was kidding.
You were plugging in what? Do you believe...
Plugging in the fan.
Do you believe that, generally speaking, because every individual is different, that women... sexuality is more fluid than men's, or do you legitimately believe that men's sexuality is more fluid too? We just don't.
I think that men's sexuality is more dense. I think that men are much hornier. Yeah, by dense I mean like your dick is a cup of pudding.
Pudding dick.
I'm sorry.
I've been told my dick is a little bit pudding.
You asked for
you got the pudding on the dog.
Oh, no. Now you're a rapist. Stop. Like 35 confirmed.
I told you.
And then there's like a Batman like hovering above me, and he's just looking at me. He's gonna like swoop down and like fucking kill your biz.
Well, he's
your
looking
biz.
at a lot of stuff. He's looking at a lot of stuff. Don't worry.
No, I actually don't think that there. I think there is a difference between male and female sexuality in that men are created to like. A woman gets horny all the time. Fine, okay, whatever. We're like in the world, but. Let's talk about nature. A woman gets like extra horny when she can have a baby. And that's like 4 or 5 days, 1 to 4 days, 5 days, whatever, a month. So when she's horny, if you want to procreate as a bug, as a species, as a roach, okay?
That's the time.
As a Clancy
you
resident.
need to be ready. If anybody ever...
That cost you 20.
That's right.
That cost you 20,000, motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't puke on film.
20K. 20K out there.
But yeah. So you have to be ready to go. So like guys are super horny and they're always like trying to fuck everything, and we're all like, they're the boss and like they're the predators, and I'm like, actually they're like not, and we're in charge of everything. Like human existence would stop if we were just like deal with it. But, so you guys have to be, like, ready to go. So basically, you're programmed to be hella horny. Well, I see a solution for this. we're not hella horny all the time. We're only like hella horny when we're horny, which it's a new thing. So when we're horny, we'll say yes, but like
It's a new thing.
we're also really horny when we're like trying to get pregnant or whatever. If you're, look, be horny when you're horny. It's fine. But unless we say yes, then
Hashtag be horny when you're horny.
Yeah, be horny when you're horny.
Auriane de Rudder.
So like,
Fourth
yo, chill your tits. Why don't you guys, who are all so fucking
Stop looking at
horny
me, Trey.
and gay anyway, I'm looking at your tits, Trent. I just made up a name.
They're there. Trent, she combined us. That should have been the name of the podcast. Trent.
I just made up a name. So, look, why don't you guys suck each other's fucking dicks? And not you
Brent?
two, but
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
saying,
us
like,
two.
if you guys...
Did we just find the title of this episode?
Oh, God, I hope not. I sure
How
hope
did
not.
we even get here?
Right. That should be the title of the episode.
I'm just saying,
Wait.
if you guys sucked each other's dicks,
It's a separate episode, by the way.
we would all have sex
That's
with
number
you
two.
and it would be much better because we wouldn't be so exhausted
Mm-hmm.
with you trying to have sex with us all the time because you would get off and like suck each other's dick. You don't even have to like swallow. You could just like jerk each other off. It's fine.
That's true.
It's not like
Yeah.
you're scared of it.
Tell her.
Like, what's a little cum on your face? It's nothing new.
Tell me when.
You've done it to yourself before.
When, Auriane?
More juice.
More
I need
ju-
calories or I'm gonna die. I
You
think I
do
need a
need-
bun.
Okay. They're gone.
Well,
I've got
then
some
I guess
noodles.
I'm just gonna have to drink Ajax.
Oh my God, almost threw my microphone. Got tequila if you want. Okay, I have a question. Okay.
This is getting pretty long. You guys probably want to cut it down.
No, it's going to be 2 episodes. You're definitely a double guest now.
This is for sure the absolute. Do you
How
want to
long
say
has
it?
it gone?
You wanna
Yeah.
say it?
This is by far the longest episode we've
I'm so sorry.
ever had. No, don't
No,
apologize.
We've said it like 10 times already in this podcast.
Yeah, you didn't hear me, but I said hit it in the middle somewhere because
Oh, I was supposed to shut up.
no, this is another episode. I told Brent, I tapped him and said, she's there now. She's where I wanted her to be. She's Liddy. I can see her eyeballs. Her eyeballs ain't even the same. We're going to ask her questions now. I said rapid fire. Start tapping them. I said ask her shit.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead and
let's
ask.
do
Go
shit.
ahead and ask.
So here we go. So question I had written down. Okay. I wanted to, this is the question I had written down for
You
you.
say written down, but it's on your phone, so like you don't actually
That's
know how
the
to
new-
write.
that's
It was with a
the new written
pen.
down.
It was with a
I get
pen.
it. I don't know how to read.
What do you
I'm
write on? Your computer?
Yeah,
Do
what
you
do
have
you
a typewriter? You have an old
Pieces
school?
of paper. Oh, you mean like, I was like pieces of paper? You know, like my laundry list.
Are you like a music snob? And you're like, no, I have to have a typewriter or a word processor.
She's a
Fuck,
typewriter
no.
person for sure.
No, I have multiple laptops that I have
Ball.
ruined, and they're all in a pile because I don't know how to deal because like the
do
battery
you
is
do with
bad
them?
for the environment.
Yeah.
And also like nudes, which is funny because I actually don't have any nudes, but people have nudes of me.
Just take them to a computer shop and have them transfer the stuff off of them before they get rid of them.
The computer shop is
Yeah.
take my nudes.
Exactly. I know what to do with them. Just bring them
could
here.
be, like,
I got it. I'll take care
Fucking
of it.
dumb famous one day. And
Right.
like, which actually,
Good point.
well, actually, that being said,
Uh-oh. Hey.
I don't care. I don't care.
There it
like,
is.
Let
That's
the nudes
another-
happen.
that's
Like it
another hit.
doesn't matter.
It's another hit. Right
no,
there.
but I actually
You could be first lady with nudes, you know.
I would
Melania.
never marry a politician.
What if you didn't know he was a politician until like 10 years later?
What am I retarded?
No.
I usually wear a rubber band on my hand to snap when I say a bad word.
What if
What am I, stupid? You don't say the R word anymore.
What
right.
if you marry a
Bad.
celebrity who decides he wants to go into politics,
Like
like
Brent.
The Rock?
It's funny you say that
This
because
is the
people have
point.
asked me,
This is the part.
guys I've dated before have asked me like, what's your type? And I'm like, The Rock. Because I want to throw them off their game.
This is the moment.
No,
I didn't even ask my question. God damn it.
First of all, I'm not going to marry The Rock. Like,
Just-
that guy's huge. Like, there's no room in my bed. I have like, no.
But
You
what
don't
about
think
his
The Rock
bed?
has a custom-made bed?
He has his own bed.
I don't care. Then you,
don't think-
better go
you-
sleep in it.
You don't think The Rock has
You better go
has
sleep in it
has a
because I
titanium
don't want
steel
your big ass.
California
okay,
king?
If I want to fuck the Merrill Lynch bowl, I'll get a big ass bra.
No, the Brahma Bowl. Excuse me.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm
Brahma
sorry.
Bowl.
I'm not interested.
Not anymore. It's covered up.
You just yeah.
I had
Something else
sex
now.
with this guy one time. He was huge. He was like the Merrill Lynch bowl, and I was like, get out of my bed. He was like snoring. He farted. I was like, oh my god. It was
Right.
like, he didn't fart on like a regular level. It was like, hold on. Can I do this?
Oh my God. None of that went through.
That's how it was.
The microphone
though.
got crushed this part.
That blast your eardrums.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Blasted my eardrums. I was like, get out of my house. Oh my god, the gas. I can't.
It's the best part.
I can't. So anyway, rapid fire. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. I was gonna ask you. Okay, how do you know if people suck? Like when you meet someone, how do you know if they suck? Now, at this age. Because in your 20s, I feel like you meet people and you're like, oh yeah, we could be friends. Let's just fill this out and see what happens. But do you know before you go into detail, or does it kind of come to you naturally now? Is it more of an intuition thing? Especially after bartending.
I think you can tell by like how someone dresses. So if they're wearing like...
Why are you consistently looking at me?
No, not you. If they're wearing like a MAGA hat...
Brent.
Right. It's gotten easier to tell if people suck. I think you can tell... I have some friends who really don't listen, but are nice people. So I don't want to say, like, you can ask them the same question from the last time you saw them and, like, they can't respond to it. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, there's more. There's more. What do you use at this age to differentiate between possibles?
This age?
Yes.
At this age?
No, because we're all in our 30s. To
174.
differentiate
24.
between possibles and fuck no's when it comes to like people that you fuck with or partners. What do you differentiate now? What do you use?
Honestly, I think right now everybody could say politics is a thing, and for me, it's less of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a Trump 2020 supporter,
Mm-hmm.
that for me is like a huge red flag. It's just not going to work. I did move here 6 years ago from Nashville, so I do have, and I lived in Nashville for 8 years, and I made some really excellent friends there. And a lot of them, like, their parents taught them that Democrat is a dirty word.
Right.
So I have a lot of friends who, like, through this whole thing, have expressed kind of
That in between.
it's been a real, like, I'm as liberal as you get,
Mhm.
but I'm also not as California, because like in California
Right,
people
it
are
goes
so
wild.
liberal that like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, yo, you're not even making sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a tough question. So red flag. So again, tell me the question, because let's take politics out of it and tell
Here we
me the
go.
question.
Ready?
Because we're gonna talk about men.
What do you use at this age to differentiate between possibles and fuck no's?
In any type of relationship.
In any
friendship,
type of relationship, yes.
Fuck buddy.
That's impossible to
delivery
answer.
guy.
That's impossible to answer. You would have to like narrow it down to like who would I date. And I will tell you who I will date right now. The person has to be tall, handsome, of indiscriminate race, meaning like I can't.
The Rock. the Rock.
But not The Rock.
Yes.
Whatever they do for a living has to be benevolent.
The Rock.
Still the right.
No.
If you
acting-
smell Dwayne.
Let her finish. It might be more. Let's see. What's the next one?
And also they have to like be very busy.
Oh, it's the Rock.
No, it's The Rock. It's definitely the Dwayne.
No, it's
just go
100%
ahead and just.
The Rock?
Yeah, Dwayne, just
There she
contact
is.
us at here_pod on Twitter, and we'll get you in contact with Auriane.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
good.
just
No,
fair.
that's definitely The Rock.
I do want to maybe piggyback off of what you were talking about a little bit. Not necessarily talk about politics, but talk about the effect
Stop tapping.
that it's had. Fucking, we need a carpet for this table.
That's
you
true.
just put
No,
my
it's the
hand
table
down,
itself.
it's
It's this right here.
I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, or have you felt this? I think we're starting to go through a phase where someone's political beliefs are going to be less important in terms of who you allow into your life as they were in the last 4 years. I feel like the last 4 years or so, people were very tribalistic, and I feel like now people are not, or are going to at least not be as much anymore. Kind of like things were in the 90s-ish.
Let
You know what I
me
mean?
finish this. Orion, go ahead.
By
that's
tribalistic, do you mean segregated?
I mean,
was waiting for.
I'm seeing fewer. If you are a Trump supporter, swipe lefts on dating profiles. Like I feel like that. I feel
because
like people,
Trump disappeared.
I feel like people are going to not
because they're scared.
Are going to stop paying attention.
Because
to
they're
politics.
not popular anymore.
Because who's not popular anymore?
Yes.
The ours?
Trump supporters. Yes.
Okay. So
you lost.
So you feel like politics are still going to be a major part of who people let into their lives now?
It is a extremely major part of who I let into my life. However, there was no. God, that's.
Because like you said,
Jesus Christ, do you really want to hear what I think?
He does.
I mean, because like
yes,
you said,
please.
you spent a lot of time in a southern area, which is
and none of my friends like a fascist, racist asshole who tried to corrupt this country and turn me and my good friends in the South against each other. Nobody likes him. And everybody that does like him, they are not my good friends. And my good friends would stand and they would vote Republican because their parents and their parents told them that Democrat is a dirty word. And because they said, if we can't keep our guns, then that's against our amendment rights. This country is fucked up.
So you don't feel Republican is a dirty word? You feel like in and of itself?
No, I feel like Republican is a dirty word for Democrats and Democrat is a dirty word for Republicans. And I love my friends and they are not bad people. But this whole thing has been this shit show of propaganda. And if you think that any pay news site has been telling you the truth, CNN is bullshit. MSNBC is liberal bullshit. Fox News is right-wing bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all bought and paid for.
Right.
And I am tired of it. Separating
we
me
all
from
agree
my
there,
friends.
by the way.
I love my friends. And I have gotten so much shit for saying something as simple as like, hey, you guys, whatever happens tonight, just be safe. Please, I don't care who you voted for. Please just be safe tonight. Don't get into a fight, which was a real thing on election night. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, legit.
And for a long time before.
And I got no shit.
And after.
And I got nasty comments from people in California who are like, so liberal and so peaceful, saying, you need to care about who your friends vote for. You need to pay attention because you're being a bad person right now. And I'm like, I'm sorry. All I said was like, please don't get into anything violent.
Right.
And like, do I care who you voted for? No. Do I care who's manipulating your media? Do I care what this machine is doing to people who I know are good people? Yes. And then to have like a bunch of fucking California dummies pipe in and be like, you need to care. And it was like two broads who like, bless your hearts.
What about people that...
That's that Nashville coming out. That's that Nashville.
But what about... Bless your heart.
Yeah.
So what about people that didn't necessarily disagree with Trump, but they didn't support him, but they also like really, really hated Biden and thought that he was the Antichrist?
It's I have a friend who lives not even in this country and called me and she was really concerned. She's like, like Biden's a lizard person. Mm-hmm. And so when I went to Mexico, I took a bunch of... As in
his skin looks like a lizard?
No. Because that's part of QAnon, which is cuckoo bananas. But, like the world's crazy. But apparently Democrats are lizard people who also have sex with children and drink their blood. Which I would not disagree that high-powered people do have sex with children and probably drink their blood.
Yeah.
But that's not just Democrats. That's the whole high-powered thing.
That's all high-powered.
No, that was only one guy and he suicided himself in a jail cell.
Allegedly suicided himself.
There was only one guy under protected custody that somehow wasn't protected for those 5 minutes.
I also agree. That's why
he's the key to the whole thing.
You ever watch 24? I'm pretty sure he was murdered. Just for the record. Because he was going to say some shit. Yeah, he was going to say some shit.
Duh, he was murdered.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
no,
with you.
well, anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but that I will say about this, I have to pee.
Oh, fuck.
So if you guys want to record the sound, that'll be another $42.
All right, here we go. Hold on, wait.
$42 for Pete.
Okay, that's all.
No, it's 175 for Pete.
Did you know Auriane was tall? She just stood up and my goodness.
Everyone's tall to me.
I'm not even wearing shoes.
Amazon. I love it.
Everyone's tall to me.
Giantess fetish.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you. Well, I'm not surprised
What?
that you didn't know about giantesses.
No, I never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never heard of
I
that shit.
hadn't either.
Yeah.
I
swear to God, I never heard of him.
From that miniature city, old country music.
That shit
So
is,
old country music was the part that got me.
I probably would have like put together a racist town and like stomp the shit out of this. Tulsa, Oklahoma, get rid of it.
Listen. If there's a thing, it exists, and or
That's true.
If something exists, there's a sexuality or fetish for it, all that stuff.
Here's something I'm sexual for. There's a Brazil video on right now, and I'm in it.
Oh, they shot this in Brazil?
100%. This is Rio de Janeiro.
Oh.
I fell in love with Brazil this day.
Oh, okay. He's talking about the Snoop and Pharrell video.
What the fuck is it called? Beautiful? Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. I just want you to know.
That girl in the black. Oh my god. Actually, the girl in the white too. Oh my god.
Oh.
You have a passport?
I do. It's expired though.
Oh, you don't have one then.
No.
What the fuck are you saying though? All right, that was enough. Yeah, this made me fall in love with like Brazilian women in general. I'm pretty sure. I was done when I saw this video. Look at that girl right there.
Oh, Brazilian women are something special.
Oh my god, they are. They're
Brazilian women are something
who are the sexiest women on the planet?
Culturally,
Yeah.
Culturally now I'm an equal opportunity employer. No.
But who is the sexiest? I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but fuck that. Who is the sexiest?
I don't have an answer for you.
You have to have an answer.
When I grew up,
Who gets you the most randy?
Oh my god, Pharrell is such
All
a
of
little
them.
pussy ass bitch.
Oh my god, why are you attacking all people from Virginia?
Pharrell sucks.
Take it easy.
Are you talking about his?
I was at like 92 Cube Jams or whatever in Baltimore.
Let me pull this back
and
here,
Pharrell
bro.
was
She's saying some shit.
performing. And
Don't talk about
he
a
was
local
like,
hero.
"What up, DC? Look, DC and Baltimore are two very different places."
He was confused. He was traveling around the world. Don't hate on Pharrell.
I know he was tired.
He was
oh my god,
exhausted.
he was also super short.
Orion, who are the sexiest women in the world?
Yeah, who are the sexy women? Like in
Culture.
Sexiest women in the world?
Culture.
that's my shit right here.
Not
You don't have
you.
to
Look
go.
at Usher there. He looks scary as hell.
Chili.
Sexiest
Ow.
women in the world. Not Chili. She old.
Oh, she was so bad though. She was so bad.
Sexiest women in the world. Bambi Bembenek.
No, not by person, by
Culture.
culture.
Middle Eastern,
Brazilian,
Oh.
white women
Asian.
in America, in Virginia
White
Beach.
girls
English.
from Baltimore.
Not bad. That's a good start. That's a good start.
JK. No, that's not me. I am
After
not
tonight.
sexy. But who are the sexiest
Let's
women
cut
in
her
the
off
world?
for a second. Brent, let's talk about this.
I think Indian women.
White women from Baltimore, sexy.
one in particular.
Okay, all right.
Actually, a couple of them. Her and Stacey Keebler.
Stacey Keebler's from Baltimore.
Yeah, she was a Raven.
She's definitely
or a
sexy.
Raven cheerleader.
I
is
think that
absolutely sexy. Indian women, you said?
Indian women. Yeah, I love.
That's a good answer.
Priyanka, whoever who's dating.
Yeah, that's a famous Indian woman. But I'm
She's
talking
bad.
about Indian women.
No, but
generally
she's bad as
speaking.
fuck.
No, she's beautiful, and
She
she's
is
also
so beautiful.
She's and fuck that. She's
Chopra, right? So
brilliant.
actually-
Yeah, she's
Priyanka
brilliant.
She is.
really brilliant.
Not just
and
beautiful,
she's-
but very smart. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Isn't her
she's
father
also,
Deepak?
I don't know, but I know she's married to
Just
Nick
same
Jonas.
last name?
I think Chopra is a very common name.
That outfit's fire. I wanted that so bad when I was younger.
But,
Also, I would say, well, you can't just say black girls because,
Because people will come and cancel you for that.
well, no,
African,
right,
Trinidadian,
Queens.
American,
I would
Jamaican.
have to. I think all women are beautiful.
Ariane, this is not why you're here. This is not why you're here. I need you to be more specific.
I think.
He does this a lot. He doesn't accept real answers.
Okay, here's what I find beautiful about women from other cultures.
Okay, go ahead.
And not every other culture, because obviously, like, Swedish women are very thin. I think there is a very... Right now in America, there's this thing where we're, like, trying to make everybody, like, have big tits and big asses, okay? And previously, we were trying to make everybody skinny. And I think,
skinny.
like, America just does
Facts.
this thing where we, like, pick whatever we want and, like, then surgically implant it. But I
hate
think
that, by
if
the
you
way.
go to any other culture, a body that looks healthy and looks like it, like, works its purpose is hot to me. So when I see I don't know, right now I'm probably influenced by thinking that like foreign cultures are hotter because right now in the media I'm told to think that like not fatter women, but women with like hips and boobs look hotter. But I personally think that like a woman's body should have some weight on it. But I've also seen thin women in cultures where this is very common, where you have like a thicker body and they're still really beautiful.
Yep.
I don't know, if your body just like works, it just works.
I agree with that. Like honestly, that's my answer to all of that because I think it depends on the
I'm gonna
frame
need an
and
answer,
the person.
Trey. I'm gonna need a real answer.
That is a real answer.
I'm gonna need you.
Like,
if your body works, it works.
I'm gonna need you to pick one, Trey.
Some people are naturally
Trey.
built thicker and they have curves and it's like
Well, and
what
also
they're supposed
like,
to be.
let's look at the things that like really count. What
Like-
kind of food do you have available to you?
That's true.
What kind of lifestyle are you living? What are your goals? Like,
Brent.
women who want to be supermodels are not eating very much. They're
At all.
getting plastic surgery in Brazil one time over and then moving to New York and living as a model where they don't eat, they do a bunch of cocaine, and they deal with a bunch of bullshit. So, like, if you think that that body type is sexy, then that's cool. That's the kind of girl you're dating.
Right.
Let's talk about, like, the body type attached to
A
the
real
person.
woman? Yeah, like a human.
Just attached to the person.
Like a human. Yeah.
So, like, if a woman is bigger, it means that maybe, like, her center of gravity is, like, staying home and, like, making food and, like, home. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's just, it's so ridiculous that we have a couple of different things that we're supposed to be, like, is cool or is not cool.
It's true.
I don't know. I think your body tells a story.
I think it does too, because I think it depends on, like, if, for instance, if you were rail thin, it would be strange because you have hips and you have curves. You're like built like you're supposed to have body. You know what I mean?
But I have been rail thin.
You have been.
And that story was
I
I'm on drugs and I
remember-
dance all night, and it was really fun.
I
I was
drugs?
having a good time. Only the good ones. Ecstasy, acid,
Only the good one.
mescaline.
I
Yeah,
remember-
I never did any of the, like, I did a couple of the bad ones, but only one time, and I was like, ugh.
Was
that's
that here?
icky. No, that was when I was like 13.
I was gonna.
I was gonna say those sounds like Baltimore stories.
I was
They
gonna
were
say
actually DC stories, but yeah, same.
you got way
I'm sorry,
smaller
I
here
Pharrelled
at some point.
for a second.
Stop doing that. Don't talk about Pharrell, you fucking jerks. Listen, we don't talk about Virginia, okay? Is that water?
No, it's straight vodka.
Okay,
Good.
As long as it's vodka. I always thought that was so sweet.
I-
A little hat with
Water. I parked illegally. I'm not illegal.
behind me. You're good.
No, I parked illegally, like somewhere that it was after 6 p.m. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
in this
good.
neighborhood, you're good. They don't care
Right.
at all over here. No, I promise you.
When I was growing up, I had a big thing for Latinas. When I was growing up, like a major. Thanks to Michelle for that. My third grade girlfriend, because she was Latina.
Obama.
I was like,
Jet-
oh my god, I can't believe you went
Jet-
out with Michelle Obama. She's
Jet black hair.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, she was
Michelle does have
thing
black
in
hair.
third grade. Now I'm more equal opportunity. Although I'm naturally just not typically attracted to Asian women, just
I
because
love Asian
I
women.
like more curves in my women. And,
They don't like me though.
And
They're slender.
and they're more slender.
Typically.
Typically,
Generally
typically, there's always exceptions.
Allegedly.
Right, exactly.
No, just
I
you
know,
can say
I know,
generally.
I know.
You can generalize. And I mean, this is a conversation that's a pretty open conversation. I don't think it's very racist.
Was no
Very
people.
racist.
They would say that until they got here. Here's the thing.
Until I say something really fucked up. I could go there. I could be like,
That's why this is
never
episode
fuck a
2.
black guy. And I'm like,
That's why this is episode 2. See? Yeah.
psych.
She likes black nerds.
You would be like every girl that was on POF in the mid 2000s.
Anybody in
I can
Virginia.
tell you guys a funny story about Plenty of Fish.
Go.
Go.
So when I first started foot porn, oh
a
my
great starting
god,
point.
this is like kind of a long story, so I'm gonna like try to cut it short.
No, go for it.
We're-
Please.
When I
We're
first
fine.
started foot porn, it was like the beginning of the pandemic, and Plenty of Fish is like a trash site.
Oh, it's
so,
terrible now.
Right, but they have the least restrictions. So I didn't know how to promote my own foot porn site. Like, I did not yet know, and I found out also, girls, if you're looking to do foot porn, the ticket is to get on a chat site, only dazzle your feet, and then IM the guys or DM the guys your Snapchat, and then charge $40 a minute per your Snapchat. So that's just like for girls who want to do
$40 a minute, my
well,
God.
or you could lowball yourself and charge $1 a minute, but like
Also, yikes.
literally build a niche. But like that's something that like I didn't understand about it. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was like trying to figure out like how do I promote this foot porn site. And I was like, I'm gonna go on all the dating apps. I'm forever banned from Tinder, which is hilarious because I used to use Tinder all the time to make all these like joke candles. We can visit my website, AurianeDeRudder.com. They're going to be for sale very soon.
Down here.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But whatever. So I went on Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish is like the worst. It's like literally, it used to be like 10 years ago, it was a legit dating site. But like now, it's the worst.
Yep.
It's like all
that's about
hookers.
right.
It's all bullshit. And I was like, this is my place. So I would just swipe right. For 10 minutes a morning, I would swipe right on like 1,000 guys. With a picture of my face, because they make you put on a picture of your face, but I like put on a wig and did my makeup different, you would not recognize me. I was a blonde with like some fucked up lips. Whatever, and like a fake lash. Like it was not me. And then I would like say yes to all these guys, but then there was like a link to my foot porn site. So whatever, this guy like responded to it, and like I don't know why, but he responded like those guys were like with like cum emojis, so like whatever, and like this guy responded and he was like really cute. And I was like, oh, I'll talk to him. So I like, also the pandemic, like my brain was fried. So I was like, ugh, whatever. So I was like talking to this guy and he was like really nice. And I was like, okay, well, and I always say the same thing to guys on internet dating when they're like, hey, what are you into? I was like, I don't have time for this. Like make me a playlist of 8 songs and we'll see if we get along.
Ooh.
I like to set the bar high.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Thank you.
That's a very good one.
Thank you.
I agree.
But I won't say like I don't have time for you, but I'm like, hey, it's nice to meet you, but like just to get this out of the way, like make me a playlist of 8 songs and let's see if we vibe. It's the same thing when a guy's like, let's go on a date, and I was like, oh, and no, let me pick you up. I'm like, no, let's meet at a coffee shop and see if we can stand each other.
Right. Before I waste an hour.
Psycho.
Right.
Also, if somebody's like, you know, if they like send nothing but like the toadies.
Do people still, do guys still try to pick you up on dates now?
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know about
like
now. I haven't dated in a year, but like they used to.
even as recent as a year, I feel like meeting someplace is the thing to do.
No, yeah, it's the thing to do, but like no. Guys are always like, let me send you an Uber Black, like whatever. Like
It's because it kind of traps them a little bit. They're like more confined to the date in that moment. You have more control over it.
Have these guys never been on dates where they wanted to get away from the woman? Like that's like meeting someplace allows.
Brent, can I be honest with you?
Yes, please.
I'm not the kind of woman they want to get away from.
Hey. Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm not like being a bitch here, but I'm saying I look like my pictures better, and when I show up, it's better. So like they're very often like, let me send an Uber Black or what, and I'm like, okay, well that sounds ridiculous. Like I'm gonna take my own car.
But you don't know what she's like in person. Like that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the date. I've been on those dates.
You're so lucky, you dumb son of a bitch.
She looked like she looked like she was supposed to. Yada yada yada. She opens her mouth and it's like, oh, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Brent?
I'm trying to say that Trey is that girl. That Trey is the one that you want to get away from.
Watch out for Trey. So anyway, where were we? Because we were telling a story.
How do we even get here? Is what you meant to say.
How do we even get here?
POF. You want to try to?
Oh my god, this shit was the worst. So this guy was super cute. So he didn't send me a playlist of 8 songs. Y'all, my phone is turned off, but he sent me a playlist of like 84 songs.
That's a lot.
He went in, and I was like, you know, for me, it's the pandemic, so I was like, I also love obsessive love. Like, I'm into that. That's why I, like, that's why I have to change my identity and move sometimes, because I'm like, you'll never love me enough. So,
that also explains a lot.
No. Like I'm like deeply insecure when it comes to like romantic partnerships, but like I'm fully secure without it. So like, watch your shit, bitch. Don't fuck with me. Don't stalk
fuck
me.
with her. You heard it.
I'm not. No, like don't let this come. No more stalkers.
You heard it.
But this guy, so he sent me like this really long playlist, and like I'm gonna be honest. It was a really long playlist of all the hits, but like, it wasn't good. It was like, he sent me an In Excess song, and like, what's the really popular In Excess song?
Brent knows. That was his group.
Anyway, it wasn't Never Tear Us Apart, which is the best In Excess song. It was like, it wasn't even Mystify Me. It was the other song that was like really popular that was like, you're one of my kind.
Yeah.
Right, so like so I was like,
I couldn't
okay.
think of the title of it, but yes.
Yeah, but you understand. You guys know. And I'm like, Michael Hutchins is like the last straight pop star.
I Need You Tonight is the name of the song.
Yeah. I need you tonight.
'Cause
Right.
I'm not sleeping.
Right. Anyway, so this guy sent me this like long ass list, and there were but at the same time, like, it's the pandemic. It's like a month in. I just lost my job. Everything is crazy. We were all like freaked out.
Completely
we were all
freaked out.
reaching out in like weird ways.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still living with
agreed
Brent.
to go on a Zoom date with him.
Mm-hmm.
He blew that. My goodness.
I'm gonna need you to Google a joke. Google bad racist joke
Oh boy. Here we go. I'm ready.
and say Negro Knees. Knees.
Okay. Bad racist joke.
So I like
Negro
go on a Zoom date with him.
Knees.
He's very cute in his pictures. I'm cute in my pictures.
Coon
He's
and
less
lynching
cute
jokes
when
are
I
funny.
like get on this Zoom with him. Right? Did you find the one?
That's the first thing. I don't know. You tell me, because that's the first thing that popped up. The first.
Monster Hunter joke pulled from Chinese cinemas after knee joke.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, you are
Monster
not.
Hunter,
You don't know how
Monster
to
Hunter.
Google.
Everybody needs this. Oh, there it goes.
Bad racist joke, Negro Knees, right?
Yeah, how do you know like if somebody's tall because they're Negroes or something like that?
Yeah.
Right, can you look up that joke? Can you find that joke for me? Because like I blocked it.
That's a super old one. I've heard.
I know, but can you look it up for me? Because like, okay, so this is like literally when I have my Zoom date with him is like 2 days
What's
after
happening?
George Floyd.
Oh boy.
Why are black people so tall? Because they're Negroes.
So okay, you said it. Thank you, because I blocked it out. Because
Not
like people
funny,
are asking
Brent.
me like, what did he say? So,
I've heard that joke.
Okay,
a million
Not
times.
funny.
so this isn't 2 days after George Floyd. This is the day after Black Lives Matter had like a walk in Long Beach, and some
I was in
like gunshots were going off in my neighborhood, and like whatever, it's all good. Like I get it. Like fucking we're pissed, right? And like things were going down, and so like the day after I go on this online date with this guy, and the first thing he says to me, he's like, "You want to hear a really funny joke?" Brent, tell the joke.
Tell the joke, Brent.
Why are black people so tall? Because they're
And
Negroes.
wait, give it.
Why are black people so tall?
Wait, and
Why?
I was like, I don't really want to know.
Let me know when I can tell it.
Because they're Negroes.
I wanted to do it.
Oh, go ahead.
And I was like,
Because they're Negroes. That's why they're tall. You get it, Auriane? You get it? Because they're Negroes.
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang up.
I fuck with you for that, by the way.
I'm gonna hang
Respect.
up. And he's like, what? And then he says to me, do you want me to tell you what he says?
Yes, please.
Take your headphones off so I can whisper it
Oh,
in.
yeah, I'll say it.
So you can say it.
Uh-huh.
Well, take your headphones off because they're gonna hear it in the headphones.
No, this is the microphones you gotta worry about.
Oh, I don't know how it
Here,
works.
let me turn this down. Hold on. I got you. Wait. We'll go radio silent for about 3 seconds. There you go.
Well, my black friend thinks it's funny.
Perfect. Okay, here we go.
You could have said that.
Well, my black friend thinks it's funny. I've heard that a lot in Virginia, by the way. And I was always the black friend. And I was like, it's just not funny, by the way.
I'm more offended at how terrible and old a dad joke that is.
You would be.
I said to him,
I'm terrible at the. That's an offense.
I'm
to
sorry,
comedy.
excuse me. I said your black friend.
Who know? One.
The one.
Who was the
The
one?
one.
Dude?
The
Who was
one.
the dude from Atlanta? The pitcher. Rocker or something.
I've only seen one. John Rocker.
John Rocker. He was the guy. Well, my black friend came to my house. He's like, I've had three
fine
black
if I
people.
use the N-word.
Two black people. Or
I
three
can't
black
be
people.
racist. I've had two black people
Come to my house. Oh my god.
If you outside counting Negroes,
This
you
guy
racist in the
wasn't
motherfucker.
racist,
1,
but
2,
he
3. That's
was.
enough. Shit.
Yeah, that was D.L.
He
This
was
is
Hughley.
not Harlem. What the
King-
fuck is wrong with y'all?
Kings of Comedy. D.L. Hughley. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. You're right. But like he's not racist like the kind of way, but he's so stupid.
Right. Some people
Like
are.
you just got your first conversation with a girl
That's
after
terrible.
after a huge Black Lives Matter uprising with a girl who lives in downtown Long Beach, who
Where was he from?
who's a foot porn bitch. Like you need to like step back.
Where was he from?
Where was he from?
Orange County.
I
What
have
part
no
of Orange
idea. I
County?
have no idea.
Oh,
He was somebody I swiped 100 rights on.
Got it.
I bet you he was trying to see if you
were about that life,
If
yeah.
you were about his life.
By the way, this is from like '96.
Mhm.
The video here with 4 to 5 ushers is impressive. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
This should not have been a thing at
So-
this
Usher's
time.
haircut is
Okay.
so dumb. It's like George
His hairline's
Clooney.
too good.
All right.
His hairline's too good. It's too
All right.
far down. It's like right here.
All right. Let
Y'all know Cisco's gay, right?
I mean, he loves Thong.
I
Makes sense.
love Cisco. I love him so much. He used to work at the Fudge Factory in
Of course he did.
Baltimore where they would sing. No, Drew Hill got together.
Drew Hill's the shit.
Drew Hill got together because they
Mama.
sang. So there's a fudge company in the Inner Harbor, or there was, and they would like sing while they made fudge. That was like the
Are you
whole
singing
thing.
the Boys to Men song?
No, I was singing the Drew
I
Hill
think he's
song.
singing the Spice Girls song.
I
He's
was
like,
singing the Drew
"Mama,
Hill song. It's soul food.
That's Boys to Men. isn't it?
Definitely
This is,
Drew
I
Hill.
literally drank like a bottle of vodka. You guys are. I'm gonna die.
That's Boys to Men.
No, it's Drew Hill, and
It's
it
Spice
is
Girls house.
soul food. You know I love you.
Boys to Men, a song for Mama.
No, that's not what it's called.
It's called a
You're
song for
thinking
Mama.
about
You
Tupac,
know I
Dear
never-
Mama,
Nah,
or
I
you're
don't.
thinking about the Spice Girls, Mama.
I definitely was not
We're
thinking
definitely
about
not thinking about
that.
the Spice
You're right,
Girls.
but I was just.
You are
gonna try-
thinking
I was
about the
gonna try to
Spice
play it
Girls
off.
right now. I just
Well,
said it,
now
and I saw
guess
your
now-
eyes singing.
Now that you mentioned the Spice Girls, I
Which
suppose
Spice
you're
Girl
thinking
would you
Spice
say Auriane is?
Ginger, obviously.
Girls.
She looks like Posh the most.
Girl power.
I mean,
I don't look like Posh.
I
She
was
has
kind of
black
scared
hair.
when she slapped
That's
me.
all.
So
I'd be
I
scary
maybe
You
Spice.
did slap him. I forgot.
Dude,
That was
Ginger,
another episode,
But like
though.
my soul
Yeah, it was
sister is
last
Ginger
episode.
Spice because
By far the
she's
longest
the
episode of all time.
defector. She quit and ruined the Spice Girls. That would be so mean.
Oh,
Anyway.
she ruined the Spice Girls. Not anyway.
JD.
Let's do this.
I'm sorry. So, you think
No, we
somebody
never
else
did a
did?
good vibe. The bad
Or you
vibe.
think it was Victoria?
I think the Spice Girls' existence spoiled.
Oh my God.
Ruined the Spice Girls.
Have you ever watched Spice World?
I have. It was amazing.
No.
Such a good movie.
It was the greatest movie of
Such
all
a
time.
good movie.
Because of mind control.
What the hell is happening right now?
It was fantastic.
If you haven't watched it, the Spice Girls are a beautiful phenomenon.
They are.
Phenomenon.
Girl
Girl power. I
power.
love the Spice Girls.
made it.
Super close.
If it was open.
It was
Super-
like
yeah.
it was bad.
If it was open, it was in
It
there.
was bad. Yeah, you could just throw that at the wall. And
It's
do
my
the
house.
same
I can
thing.
do it. Yeah, it's fine. No worries.
You ready for the
Yes. What are we doing?
fuck yous?
Here we
of
go.
the week?
Who's going first? You, Auriane, me,
Guess
Auriane.
first on the fuck yous. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have a fuck you.
Okay, here we
fuck
go.
you of the week. Go ahead.
You guys, it's a pandemic,
It is a
and
pandemic.
I
She's
don't
right.
have a lot to do, so I ride my bike a lot. Fuck you if you honk your car horn at me when I am on a bike. Let me explain something to you. Legally, in Long Beach, I get a full lane.
Sure do.
Okay, and
That's
I don't
true.
even use the full lane. I don't use it. But also, yo, if you honk your horn at another car, that person is also inside a car, and that sounds like a. If you honk at a bike, it literally makes me jump off of my bike, fall into the road, and possibly get run over.
Yeah. That's
I
intense.
have hit a wall with you motherfuckers who honk at me. No, pour your drink, sugar. Let a drink be poured
Go
while
for
I
it.
talk about
Be
this
nice.
because like everybody needs to calm they tits.
Brent.
If another motherfucker honks, they're horning me. I've lost my shit. I just stop my bike and I literally just halt in the street and I'm like, hit me. And I turn to them and I scream, fuck you.
Straight like that.
It makes me so angry.
Yeah.
So y'all, stop turning me into a villain and just understand, like, legally in Longmeat, it's a full lane for a bike.
It is.
Don't
Absolutely.
honk at me. Do not fuck with me because I could be Juliette Lewis in Natural Born Killers. I could murder you.
That is true. That is
I
absolutely
could
true.
chase you on a bike and hit myself with your car and then sue your ass.
Absolutely true. So watch your fucking back and fuck you. Straight like that.
I have one more fuck you.
Oh, please. There's 2 episodes. We can cut it.
Why are you wearing scrubs in public, doctor?
Yeah, you fucking doc.
If you work in a dental studio or you're like a vet tech,
Yeah.
I get it, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You need to wear your scrubs because you only get paid for your lunch break. You don't. But, doctor,
Shut
I've been
up, Brent.
saying this since I lived next to Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. All the doctors would come in their scrubs covered in cum, pus, blood, shit. I don't know what.
That's how Brent comes to the podcast.
And they...
Usually.
Well, you know what I used to say at the diner? I was like, we're in a diner, and this guy just wants to get, like, fucked because he's a doctor. You're going to spread a pandemic one day. Look where we are now.
Oh, Brent motherfuckers. Yeah, fuck that guy. Or girl, or whoever.
If you work in a hospital, they have a biohazardous waste bin for your scrubs, and they have a shower there. I've watched Grey's Anatomy. You need to wash your ass before you come to the diner, or you're going to spread a pandemic. Thanks a lot. I'm pretty sure the pandemic started in Nashville.
Fuck you from Auriane de Rudder.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
that was fantastic.
Both of them.
Brent, you got one?
I do.
Okay, hold on. Let me move the mic. I want this to be very good.
I would like to say fuck you to whoever had the bright idea
Yeah, bright idea.
of making weights that you would use at a gym and covering them in rubber so that they're extra bouncy.
They are bouncy.
Earlier this week, I was at the gym, believe it or not, and I was working out. And I had 45-pound weights doing shoulder presses. And then, as I finished with the set, and I dropped them on the, I was right down here.
Finish with the set, gang.
Put them down on the ground. I looked at them. When I released my hands, they landed on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one on the left side, because it was coated in rubber and primarily made of rubber,
And you dropped it high.
bounced on top.
Of your dick.
Yes, his dick. And
Well,
rubber's
no,
supposed to be there.
because it would have broken the weight, baby.
Oh, dick joke.
But it bounced directly on top of my pinky toe, and I have been walking like this crippled motherfucker ever since. And so,
That's disrespectful.
whomever
It's rude to me.
decided they were gonna coat weights in rubber, fuck the hell out of you. So that they were so bouncy, fuck the hell out of you. There are things in the gym that I like to be bouncy. Weights are not them. Weights are not the ones.
I concur.
A couple other members, sure. But the weights, no. Iron, motherfucker. Iron. Full on iron. Iron. So that when I drop it, it stays dropped. It doesn't bounce back and attack my toe and make it so that I can't do the shit that I need to do for the rest of the week,
Which
or I have to
toe?
adjust the shit.
Can
It's
I see it?
this
Will you-
pinky toe.
Hey, I have a question.
Mhm.
Will you show your toe on film? We will give
For 40.
anybody who sends a $10 donation to his
Surreal 469
Yeah.
on
So
Venmo
real
and
person
Cash
said
App.
if-
No.
I will
Patreon.
send a picture of my foot in a fishnet touching his foot with a broken toe.
There you go.
And also, I'll let him step on some peanut butter. Do you ever think peanut butter?
I don't.
I
Hey,
do,
it's
actually.
it's
I do.
Yeah, I just like try to hustle. You know, it's a pandemic. You gotta do what you
It's
gotta
a it's a pandemic.
Damn, how did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here. We were supposed to have a lit year, but instead I'm living out my big fear. of something I can't control. Something's holding us back. Something is in the road and it's making our lives hard, like we living behind bars. If our love had an Uber rating, it's getting like 1 star. And no tip, cause I noticed your lack of interest. Compliments from other women refreshed my full attention. Like, when the hell did we lose connection? I'm roaming to try to fill in the holes from your rejection. And I'm fighting off depression. Whenever I start to heal, you show up in my section with random calls and endless texting. What used to be a gift, what used to be a blessing.